North Texas is the place to be. Well, if you don't suffer from allergies.
So how have you been feeling? Good.
Just ask Dr. Sharon Weiner.
It's absolutely horrible in North Texas.
So horrible, in fact, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America ranked the Metroplex as the number 2 allergy capital of America. And if you're fairly new here and feeling totally fine now, don't count yourself lucky just yet.
I get allergic smelling, hey!
Most of the time it does take about 9 months to a year for the body's system to build up to where they respond to the local allergens. What happens is we have a family that moves here and they're perfectly fine, and after about 9 to 12 months, their child is getting ear infections, sinus infections. They come in and they say, we don't know what's going on, my child's sick all of the time.
Unfortunately, it's a never-ending cycle of pollen attacks around here.
Spring,
Trees,
summer,
grasses and weeds,
fall,
weeds and trees,
winter.
specific trees like oak, mountain cedar, and sometimes ragweed.
Nurse practitioner Shelby Walker says one of the contributing factors to the bad allergies are males. That's right, fellas. Even guys of other species are causing problems.
Yes, so the male trees are the trees that produce the pollen and release the pollen. Landscapers tend to plant male-dominant trees or plants in general.
Okay, so then why don't we just plant more females?
Mostly because of the mess, because they do drop seeds and fruit, so that causes more upkeep that needs to happen with the landscape crew.
And of course, the climate and weather play a big role in how we feel, too.
Definitely more patients, greater severity, and I think that is more due to the global changes in the climate. No freezing seasons are longer. More of the pollens are around for the entire year.
I know you love when the weather boy interrupts your regularly scheduled programming, but let's talk about what she just said. At DFW, 70% of winters since 1990 have had below normal number of freezes. The average first freeze is November 22nd. The average last is March 12th. That's a 110-day span, but we've seen that freezing window get smaller and smaller over the decades. Now listen, I know this all sounds like terrible news, but there is hope.
So every day I would take my over-the-counter allergy medication until I went through this process and took these shots. Then all of that just vanished.
That's Dallas native and longtime allergy sufferer Jim Pierce
Take a deep breath.
talking about his experience with immunotherapy.
1, 2, 3.
It's really been a life changer for me.
With a compliant course, meaning that they come in and they do the full course of immunotherapy, very high rate of success. 1, 2, 3.
It's something you'll want to talk to your doctor about so you can spend every season smiling instead of sneezing, whistling instead of wheezing, and sightseeing instead of suffering. Reporting in what might as well be Green Acres, we are there. I'm Jesse Hawila.